So guys, I'm back again. I go by the name of Lestring. If you like listing himself, Mr. Fun can call me Mr. Fun or Mr. Happiness. And my motto is, if it ain't fun, if it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it. That's the main thing. Something that makes us happy. Okay, the reason for this video is I want to clarify why I'm insisting on happiness and fun. Why am I just insisting on these things? If you've read, if you're, let's look at the religion side. According to Quran, I've read a bit of this. The Quran says, this is according to Prophet Muhammad, and he says that Allah says, I am as my slave wants me to be. That's the Quran. When you go to the Bible, there's so many verses in the Bible. Let me select Matthew 21:22, and it says, that's chapter 21 verse 22, it says that in all things whosoever prays, no, in all things whosoever asks in prayer, believing, you shall receive. So if you look at these two religion organization, you realize that they are speaking of one thing, and that one thing is law of attraction. I know this is a law that we are not being taught often, but it does exist, just like a law of gravity. Law of attraction does exist, because Allah says, I am as my slave wants me to be. So if my slave says I'm weak, then I'm going to be weak in his life. If the slave says I'm strong, that's what I'm going to be in his life. The same thing in the Bible. If I say, I'm sick, that's what is going to be given to me, because that's what I'm prophesying, that's what I want. And wanting doesn't just involve saying, it involves feeling, thought, so there is a law of attraction, just like law of gravity, whereby if you climb a mountain, it doesn't matter if you're a prostitute, it doesn't matter if you're a pastor, it doesn't matter if you're a thief, it doesn't matter if you're a diplomat, an intelligentsia. The moment you climb a mountain and you jump, there's a 100% probability you're going to injure yourself or die. There's a law of gravity. That's just one law. There is a law of attraction, and the law of attraction says positive attracts positive and negative attracts positive. You've read that in the Quran, you've read that in the Bible. It says that. So why am I emphasizing on happiness? Fun, why? The reason as to why I'm emphasizing on happiness and fun is because the moment I'm happy, there is a high probability I'm going to attract only the things that are making me happy. That's just a law. So if I'm sad, I'm going to attract negativity in my life. But if I'm happy, if I'm in a positive energy, that shows that I'm in the highest vibration. Therefore, God, Allah, divine, is going to bring only that in my life, because that's a law. The reason as to why some of these people that we think are not religious, but they're very rich, we call them they're not, we say there's some are Antichrist, Illuminati, I don't know what all these names. The reason as to why they keep on getting the amount of money they're getting is because they know the law, and the law is very simple. Positive attracts positive. So if I'm in a wealthy state, I'm going to attract wealth. If I'm in a poverty state, I'm going to attract poverty. That's a law. There's no way you can say man a dog and expect to attract a man. That's awesome. It's impossible. You watch movies and you see, you've heard stories whereby there are great people who said there. So why are you calling all of them dogs? Just because you had 3 of them, 4 of them, 5, doesn't mean that all of them are dogs. It's just a perception. If you want a good one, then you have to change your perception. Look at, if you've interacted with somebody from and who comes from the slum, the ghetto, these poor people. So I'd say that if you listen to their conversation, it's always negative. The government doesn't do this. These things are expensive. There is no work. All that's what they are preaching. So what do they get? That's the things that are flowing in their lives. But just look at some of these people. We call them rich. If you interact with these people, you realize that 90% of their conversation is just positive, even if the economy is bad. Let's say, for example, right now, the corona pandemic. You'll see hear them say, there's a great opportunity to invest. I'm still doing good. Great things are coming, and they are always positive. Why? Because they know the secret, and the secret is a law of attraction. So choose happiness, choose fun, choose the things that bring out that happy or the positive state in you. The moment you do that, all these other things will flow. So guys, keep subscribe, like, comment, if you need something, guidance on anything, just comment there. I'm going to help you. This channel is just to help each and every person find the better version of themselves, and we can only do this when we bond together and just learn from each other. So cheers guys, it's your boy, it's your man, it's your boy, it's your man, Lesting, if you like listing, and as we say, if it ain't fun, if it doesn't make you happy, no, don't do it, don't go for it. Okay, cheers.